Tiger Woods' love life has seen more twists than one of his legendary golf swings, and his relationship with Erica Herman was no different. What began as a hole-in-one romance in 2017 soon found itself in the rough, ending in 2022 with lawsuits, locked doors, and enough drama to rival a soap opera. Buckle up as we tee off into a tale of love, betrayal, and a very public fallout. A love born in the shadows of scandal. When Erica Herman stepped into Tiger Woods' life, it was like a calm breeze cutting through a hurricane. The world-famous golfer was in the rough, grappling with the fallout of a highly publicized divorce from Ellen Nordegren that splashed his personal missteps across every tabloid. Woods' career, once untouchable, was dangling by a thread, and his body bore the scars of multiple surgeries and a near-fatal car crash that nearly ended his golf legacy and his leg. Enter Herman, the unassuming manager of one of Woods' restaurants, who turned out to be the unsung hero he didn't know he needed. Their connection grew from casual chats over restaurant schedules into a steady partnership, one that provided Woods with a sense of stability amid the chaos. While the world scrutinized his every move, Herman was there in the background, steady and unflappable, helping him pick up the shattered pieces of his life. Her unwavering support during his grueling recovery from the car accident wasn't just admirable, it was the stuff of romantic movies. Woods himself publicly credited her, alongside his family, for sticking by him through what seemed like an endless storm. At the time, their love looked like the kind of comeback story Hollywood would envy, proof that even amid scandal and adversity, something beautiful could grow. The beginning of the end. Every fairy tale has its dark twist, and for Tiger Woods and Erica Herman, the romance unraveled in a way that could have been scripted for a courtroom drama. By October 2022, the once solid partnership had crumbled into a bitter battlefield. According to Herman's legal filings, the breakup wasn't just messy, it was downright shocking. She alleged that Woods had pulled off a move worthy of a plot twist, convincing her to pack her bags for a short vacation, only for her to return and find herself locked out of their home. The locks had been changed, and the life they'd shared was suddenly off limits, literally. But it didn't end there. Feeling blindsided and betrayed, Herman fired back with a lawsuit that left jaws dropping. She claimed that Woods had violated a verbal lease agreement, mismanaged her personal belongings, and caused her emotional turmoil, all to the tune of $30 million in damages. It was a staggering sum, but so were the allegations. The lawsuit read like a tabloid expose, painting Woods as both cold and calculating, turning a private heartbreak into a very public legal war. What started as a love story now had all the elements of a high-stakes soap opera: betrayal, drama, and a jaw-dropping demand for justice. The battle over a non-disclosure agreement. As if the lawsuits and public fallout weren't dramatic enough, Erica Herman took on one of the most contentious issues in celebrity relationships: the dreaded non-disclosure agreement. Early in their romance, Herman had signed a non-disclosure agreement, seemingly a prerequisite for dating one of the world's most famous athletes. But after their relationship soured, she sought to have it nullified, invoking the Speak Out Act, a law designed to protect individuals from being silenced by non-disclosure agreements in cases involving sexual harassment. Herman claimed she had been coerced into signing it, alleging her job at Woods' restaurant depended on her compliance. Her filings turned up the heat, with her attorney arguing that Woods' romantic entanglement with an employee blurred professional boundaries, constituting sexual harassment. It was the kind of explosive accusation that had everyone on the edge of their seats. However, just as the drama seemed poised to escalate, the court dismissed her motion, and Herman eventually dropped the lawsuits. Adding a twist to the narrative, she later clarified that she had never been a victim of sexual harassment while with Woods. The battle over the non-disclosure agreement might have ended, but it left behind a juicy cocktail of legal drama, power dynamics, and a peek into the complexities of life in the orbit of celebrity. A troubled professional dynamic. The drama didn't end with their personal relationship. During their time together, Herman served as the director of operations for the Woods Jupiter, a restaurant owned by Tiger Woods. In 2019, both Woods and Herman found themselves entangled in a wrongful death lawsuit, following the tragic death of Nicholas Imberger, a bartender at the restaurant. Imberger, who reportedly struggled with alcohol abuse, had been hired as a bartender despite his history with substance issues. According to the lawsuit filed by his family, both Woods and Herman were aware of his struggles but continued to serve him alcohol. Just days before his fatal car accident, Imberger had allegedly been drinking with Woods and Herman. While Woods was eventually dismissed from the lawsuit, Herman faced ongoing legal scrutiny. The case brought unwanted attention and added to the mounting stress in her life. Ultimately, she too was dismissed from the suit, but not before the ordeal left its emotional scars. Life after Tiger Woods. The end of her relationship with Woods wasn't just a turning point for Erica Herman, it was like being thrust into the middle of a media circus without a safety net. Once a quiet figure in the background, managing restaurants and supporting the golf legend, Herman suddenly found herself at the epicenter of public intrigue. Every step she took became fodder for tabloid headlines, every decision dissected by internet sleuths who seemed to know her life better than she did. The lawsuits, allegations, and fallout from their high-profile split were enough to make anyone want to retreat into obscurity. And that's exactly what she did. Herman stepped out of the limelight as quickly as she'd been dragged into it, choosing peace over the chaos of fame. Yet, her story remains a fascinating and cautionary tale. Dating a celebrity may sound glamorous, filled with VIP access and red carpet moments. But Herman discovered that the perks come with a price tag, one that can cost your privacy, peace of mind, and sense of self. Behind the glitz of celebrity life is a shadow of relentless scrutiny, where every romantic hiccup becomes a headline and every misstep a scandal. For Herman, walking away from the glimmer of fame might have been the most empowering move of all, proving that sometimes the best way to win is to let it all go. The cost of loving a legend. The story of Tiger Woods and Erica Herman serves as a masterclass in how love and fame can make the most dazzling fairy tales unravel into public spectacle. At first glance, their relationship seemed like a Hollywood rom-com, the legendary athlete finding stability and support in the arms of someone who understood his world. But behind the smiles and polished photo ops was a storm brewing, one filled with pressure, scrutiny, and the kind of heartbreak that doesn't just sting at headlines. For Herman, what began as a love story worthy of its own happy ending turned into a saga of lawsuits, allegations, and the kind of betrayal you'd expect from a Netflix drama. Yet through it all, Herman proved to be more than just a name in the tabloids. Amid the public spectacle, she quietly showed resilience, walking through the fire of a highly publicized breakup with surprising grace. Despite the media's attempts to paint her as the villain, the gold digger, or the victim, Herman refused to be boxed in. Her journey reveals the harsh reality of loving someone whose life is constantly under the microscope, a poignant reminder that even the brightest stars cast shadows that can obscure the people standing closest to them. If nothing else, her story reminds us that in the glitz and chaos of fame, survival is sometimes the most powerful victory of all. And that's the whirlwind tale of love, scandal, and resilience in the world of Tiger Woods and Erica Herman. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the drama, don't forget to tee off on that like button, swing over to the subscribe button, and share this video with your fellow gossip enthusiasts. Stay tuned for more juicy stories. You won't want to miss what's coming next.